Hello class, we're going to be converting mixed numbers into improper fractions. Okay, so a mixed number looks like this. For example, 2 and 1/2. 2 and 1/2. Because it's called a mixed number because you have a whole number and you also have a fraction added to it. There is an invisible plus sign right here. Okay, that means 2 plus a half is the same as 2 and a half. And there's an invisible plus sign. So how do we convert this into an improper fraction? How do we convert this in fraction form only? And we call it improper fraction because it's a fraction that is greater than 1. Let's see what that looks like. So to do that, we are going to decompose this. So I know that I'm working with halves because the fraction here is 1/2. So I'm working with halves, and I know that every 2 halves, every 2 out of 2, that is 1 whole. So that means here that here I have 2 halves plus 2 halves, so one whole plus another whole, plus I have an additional 1/2 over here. So that's 2, 4, 5. So that's 5 halves. So this is in fraction form. And this is called an improper fraction. We call it like that because it's greater than 1. And it looks better when we use it in this form because this is easier to visualize, right? You have 2 and a half. Here you have 5 halves. It's the same thing. So there is an easy way to do this. There's a shortcut to this. And the shortcut is that, let's say you have 2 and a half, is you're going to multiply 2 times 2 plus the 1. So you're going to make it's like you're going like this, like a letter C going this way, like that. Okay, and here you're going to multiply this 2. 2 times 2 plus the 1 here. So 2 times 2 is 4 plus the 1 is going to be 5. 5 halves. Okay, but let's understand it deeper. Let's do another example. Let's do 3 and 2/5. Okay, so go ahead and pause the video and try to decompose this and truly understand it before you use the shortcuts. Okay, so let's decompose it so we can extract the fifths from these 3 wholes here. So here I have 3 plus 2/5, 3 and 2/5. I know that every 5/5 equals 1 whole. Okay, I also know that every 10/5 equals 2 wholes. And I also know that every 15/5 equals 3 wholes. Or you can just decompose it like that as 5/5 plus 5/5 plus 5/5, right? You have 1 whole, 2 wholes, 3 wholes. So 1, 2, 3. You basically have 3 times 5, right? Plus the additional 2/5 over here. So you have 15/5 plus the additional 2/5. That's going to be the same as 17/5. Okay, so again, using the shortcuts that we just learned, the way that we do that is that we go like this. We multiply 5 times 3, 5 times 3 over here, plus the 2. So 5 times 3 is 15, plus 2 is 17. 17 fifths. All right, let's do one more example. And I want you to pause the video and try this out for yourself. 2 and 3/4. Convert this into an improper fraction. Okay, so I know that 2 wholes in terms of fractions, and because my denominator is 4, is going to be 8/4, because I know that 4/4 is 1 whole and 8/4 is 2 wholes. So this is 8/4. Plus, I'm going to add the additional 3/4 because there's an invisible plus here. 3/4. Okay, so 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 11/4. And if you were able to use the shortcuts to do it really quickly, but again, to use these shortcuts, I really want you to understand how we decompose and come up with that shortcut. So again, you go like this, 4 times 2, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11/4. All right. Now what if what if you have something like 11/4 and you want to convert this improper fraction back into a mixed number? How do you do that? Okay. How do you do that? Well, you can certainly use division because fractions are division. But I want you to decompose it because it gives you a deeper understanding of fractions. Okay, so let's understand that you can extract wholes from here because you know that every 4/4 is 1 whole, right? So let's extract the 1 whole. So that's going to be equal to 4/4. Okay, let me see if I can add another group of 4/4. Let me see. So I cannot pass 11. So yes, I can add another group of 4/4. So plus 4/4. Okay, so far I have 8/4. Plus, let me see how many extra fourths I need to add to get to 11. So I have 8. I need to get to 11. 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's going to be 3 more fourths. So this is 1 whole. That's another whole. So that's 1. So that's 2. So that means this is equal to 2 and 3/4. All right. I'll see you in the next one.